Members and board, Regional Seed Coordinator, Mr. Christian Ramos. From the Office of the Provincial Agriculturist, Ma'am Jen. From SeedWorks Philippines, our President, Mr. Carlos Aplala. Our VP for Sales, Mr. Remus Morandante. Our CEO of SeedWorks International, Sir Venkat Ram. And also our CFO, Sir Rajan. Our brand ambassador and Chief Executive Chef, Mr. Chef Bailagro. And all the participants, including the partner co-ops like Maunlad Co-op, Laong Kupang Co-op, Paludpod Co-op, and the media. Good morning and welcome to this event. So this event will be opened by Mr. Remus Morandante, our VP for Sales, to welcome everyone.
Our Regional Seed Coordinator, Mr. Christian Ramos. Yes. Our Agricultural Program Coordinating Officer for Tarlac, Mr. Ricky Mangera. Sir, good morning. Our Municipal Agriculture Officer, Mr. Noel Reyes. Sir Noel, good morning. Our KAOT FFS Marketing Co-op Chairman, Mr. Alex Cancio. Hello, sir. Good morning. And our Provincial Seed Coordinator, Mr. Arman Antonio Tuyao. Good morning. My colleagues in SeedWorks, headed by our CEO, Mr. Dr. Venkat Ram, our CFO, Rajan, our President, Carlos, our Ambassador of Goodwill, Chef Boy Logro, and most especially our manager assigned here, the team of SeedWorks headed by Simeon. Boss Simeon, thank you. Good morning. And we'd like also to recognize the Division Chief for Operations of Farmer Mr. Sir Noel. Yes, sir. Thank you. Gentlemen and ladies, good morning. SeedWorks has been, very serious in our mission and dedicated to uphold our mission of providing better seed solutions to benefit our rice farmer. But ultimately, the main barometer of our success will always be anchored on the profitability of our beloved farmers. That is why, because of this idea, we came up with the project of linking the farmers, the ordinary farmers, with our traders to further increase the benefit that they may get from the farm gate price. And with this endeavor, we can consider that we started it. This is a unique program and unique project spearheaded by SeedWorks, and this is the first project in the industry. And for that, I would like to give special thanks to the KAOT Co-op for partnering with us and sharing with us the sentiments and yung pagmamagandang loob na matulungan yung ating mga magsasaka na hindi lang palaging reklamo na mababa yung presyo dahil kuminsan they were tried to being manipulated by some, hindi naman lahat, minsan yung mga ibang traders na kahit na maganda yung variety natin, sinasabing hindi naman kilala yan, hindi naman long green yan. Now, we have started this program to, to introduce to everybody that we have a premium long grain quality hybrid rice variety that can actually, pwede nating ilaban sa mga sikat na mga inbred na nakasanayan na natin. Kagaya ng 160, ayan 64, ang eating quality is, if not superior, at least at par with those prominent inbred varieties. Well, having said that, especially our visitors from SeedWorks who had, it's their first time to witness this type of engagement that we are doing here locally in the Philippines. I hope that your stay would be memorable and beneficial for all of us. With this, thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Sir Ramos, for that wonderful remarks. So, in the part of Kaot FFS Marketing, we would like to hear Mr. Alex Cancio, our Kaot FFS Marketing Chairman.
So, good morning po sa ating lahat, sa ating pong mga panauhin, sa ating pong lahat, magandang umaga po. Ngayong umaga, nais kong mag-share ng kung paano yung variety na ito ay naging tampok dito sa ating co-op. Siguro, bago natin maririnig yung mga best practices, gusto kong pasalamatan yung ating mga panauhin, yung ating mga lalong-lalo na po sa DA family na kung saan kung wala yung DA family hindi namin makakamit ang lahat ng ito, ang mga tagumpay na ginagamit. Maraming salamat po sa ating DA family. Yung pong aming co-op, since nag-start po kami ng farmer field schooling 2019, after a series of farmer field schooling FFS, the co-op was established May 20, 2011. So 11 years na po kami sa pagiging isang co-op. Bakit po FFS Farmer Field School ang aming naging ang tawag doon, title? Ang pangalan po ng aming co-op. Nag-start po kami ng series of schooling. 8 schooling po ang aming pinagdaanan bago kami naging isang ganap na co-op. Kung isa-isahin ko po, nag-start kami ng 2009. Yung Kasa-Kalikasan, sponsor po kami ng DA-ATI, tapos LGU Lapas. Sumunod na taon po, 2010, doon po kami nag-start ng SSIS. 4 season po ito, 4 long season. 2 taon po. 2 taong singkad na tuloy-tuloy na pag-aaral. Doon yung pag-aaralan namin yung inbred. Doon yung pag-aaralan po namin yung hybrid. 2011 po, tuloy-tuloy po yun. 2013, nag-start po kami ng climate resilience with FAO. Itong SSIS po, kasama din po namin yung FAO. Sila po yung nag-push sa amin upang maging isang co-op para daw matulungan namin yung mga byuda, mga balo, at saka po yung mga PWD. So, nung unang start po ng co-op kami, namin, may mga member po kami, mga balo at PWD. Yan po. Yung pong huling training po namin, long season din po ito. Long season CSFBS, sponsored din po kami ng ATI. Yan po yung mga pinagdaanan naming mga training. Kung kaya bihasa yung mga farmers namin, maging inbreed siya or inbreed, kaya pong patakbuhin. Yan pong nag-start naman kami ng clustering 2019. Panahon po ng 2019, start po ng RCEP. Kasalukuyan pong nasa training ako nung tawagan po ako ng region, si Madam Ella. Kuya, kaya mo bang ipatanim yung 50 hectare na hybrid cluster? Yes, Madam, kakayanin po namin. Nasa training po ako niyan, wala akong contact dito sa baryo. Pero lakas loob. Risk taker din po ako eh. Lakas loob po na tinanggap ko. Pamaya-maya, bandang hapon tatawag ulit. Kuya, gawin nating 100 hectare, kakayanin mo. Oh yes, Madam. Kasi tiwala ako sa mga member ko, sa mga member ng cooperative na kakayanin nila yung ganong karaming hybrid. Sanay sila sa hybrid. Yung totoo dyan, hindi pa man nagpapamigay ng hybrid yung ating kagawaran ng pagsasaka, puro inbred pa lang po nun. Pero may mga member na kaming nagtatanim po ng hybrid. Kaya ganun po kalakas yung loob namin na tinanggap yung hamon ng DA RFO3. So yung pinaka-practice po namin, yung pong nag-start po kami ng 100, 2019 po yun. Dry season, 100 hectare. Ginawa po ito namin ng 5 mini cluster. Yung pong 100 hectare na yun, hinati-hati namin ng 25. So yung practice po namin, dati umaanin na po kami ng 6 tons per hectare sa inbred po. Pero nung na-try namin yung hybrid, bumaba po kami ng 5.5. Losses po kami ng 0.5. Bakit po? Kasi yung hybrid, may mga umani na maganda, pero yung hindi maganda umani, hindi lang naman yung, kaya yung average namin medyo bumaba. Hindi po lahat ng hybrid na angkop dito sa lugar. Yung tinatawag na location specific. So sumunod na taon, tinuloy po namin yung clustering. This time 382 hectare na po. Doon po kami umani ng 7.6 na average. Kabuuan po yon ng 382 hectare. Yan po. Sa ngayon po, may nakatanim kaming hybrid. Aim po namin ma-reach din po namin. Hindi man namin malampasan yon. Ma-reach lang po namin yung 7.6. At least po yung sa 7.6 mag-average po yung production cost namin ng 960. So kung ibenta namin ng 12, 13, hindi na po matatalo yung co-op do sa 960. Sa susunod na mga season, siguro itatry namin yung 420. Siguro sa update ngayon nasa 450. Yun po yung target namin sa sa dry season. Sana po meron tayong supply ng ganyang US 88. So maraming salamat po. Inilamo po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alex Cansio, for the message and telling a story about the Kaot FFS Marketing Co-op. So, It's already 11 years now. So from 6 tons, they went up to 7.6 tons average per hectare. Okay. So with that, we have from the executive director of the RFO3. So it will be represented by Mr. Lowell, the division chief operation.
Thank you very much, sir. Good morning to each and every one of us. So, for clarification po, I'm Lowell D. Revillako. I'm the Rice Program Focal Person of the Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office 3. And I'm not yet the Division Chief of the Field Operations Division. Okay. Yes, it's Elma Mananes, sir. Okay. Anyway po, I would like to greet the officials and employee of the SeedWorks. So, good morning, and of course, to our Chef Boy Logro, to the representatives of Office of the Provincial Agriculturist, Ma'am Jan Guillermo, and Sir Arman Tuliao. Okay, to the representative of the Municipal Agriculture Office, Sir Noel Regis. And of course, to my colleagues at the DARFO3, Sir Christian Ramos, our Regional Seed Coordinator, and Sir Ricky Manguera, our Agricultural Programs Coordinating Officer. And of course, Sir Alex Cancio of the Kaut FFS Marketing Cooperative. So, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Sir Alex Cancio and to FFS Kaut FFS Marketing Cooperative for accommodating our various requests such as techno demos and other projects. So the Kaut FFS Marketing Cooperative headed by Sir Alex Cancio were very accommodating. So sir, thank you very much. So first of all po, as mentioned by Sir, no, Remus, okay. As mentioned by Sir Remus po, SeedWorks dedicated not just to increase the productivity of our farmers, but also to uplift the socio-economic well-being of our farmers, particularly by increasing their profit. And of course, this partnership, the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding on the purchase, milling, and marketing of US 88 long grain rice will be a solution to plunging or low buying price of palay, particularly during wet season. Because during wet season, our farmers, not just here in Kaut or in La Paz, Tarlac, could only sell their produce at 12 to 14 pesos per kilograms. Wherein, with this partnership, our partners here in Kaut FFS could sell their produce like this at around 40 to 50 kilograms of rice instead of palay paddy rice. So we hope, sir, for the US Agri-Seeds, so we hope that we could establish more partnership like this, not just in Kaut, not just in Tarlac, but in the whole Region 3. So thank you very much po. Okay?
Thank you so much, Sir Lowell. So after the message from the Office of the Regional Director, so we also have here Mr. Christian Ramos, our Regional Seed Coordinator.
Hello, good morning po. Maganda ho yung panahon ngayon. Maganda na to kasi hindi siya umuulan. Our SeedWorks Philippines officials, good morning po. And the SeedWorks SeedWorks, good morning po. And our guest, good morning po since nabati rin naman na po din tayo kanina. So we would like to commend our partner here, Kaot Farmers Field School Marketing Cooperative, for accepting this challenge. Actually, this is a challenge for us in the department. If we look back on the policy direction of our President Bongbong Marcos, that we gagawin ulit natin yung value chain, for rice from production. As in the Department of Agriculture, we continue to provide farmers with our quality seeds, one of which by distributing these varieties, the US 88. For actually this 2021, we have a target of 12,946 bags to be distributed for Nueva Ecija and Tarlac. So that we intend to have higher production comes the dry season, which this is the challenge for us in the Philippines to produce more. Dahil mayroong threat from the outside countries that there will be an scarcity. Hopefully, wala naman po. So, from the production until the marketing, ito po yung gagawin ho natin. So, by our partners, Kaot Farmers Marketing Cooperative, sila po yung magpapatuloy. Farmers pa rin po yung magiging panalo dito dahil at the end of the day, yung kita pa rin po ng mga farmers natin yung ating pong kailangan na i-sustain. So, with this activity, with the partnership of DA, the SeedWorks Philippines, SeedWorks and our farmer cooperative and associations, to matupad natin yung aspiration ng ating government to produce more for our Filipino people. So with that po, maraming salamat and congratulations po sa bawat isa. Salamat po.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Christian Ramos. So, di naman po pwedeng matapos ang araw that we will not hear the words from our CEO of SeedWorks International. So we have here Mr. Venkatram to give his speech.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. And it's pleasure to be here in Philippines, like every time. I think I'm traveling now after 2 years, probably 2.5 years because of COVID. So first of all, I think greetings to Mr. Christian Ramos, the Regional Seed Coordinator, Mr. Ricky Mangviria, Agriculture Program Coordinating Officer for Tarlac, the Municipal Agriculture Officer, Mr. Noel Regis, the COT FFS Marketing Cooperative, Mr. Alex Congo, Provisional Seed Coordinator, Mr. Arman Antonio Tion, but represented by Madam Jen, Divisional Chief Operation DA RF03, represented by Mr. Lowell, and of course my colleagues from SeedWorks Philippines, Carlos Saplala, Ramos, my colleague from India, and of course our celebrity chef Boys. So I think first of all I would like to thank SeedWorks Philippines under the leadership of Carlos for taking this unique initiative. So let me just reflect back on what SeedWorks stands for, and I think Ramos made a small mention about that. So in our mission statement, we talk about technology, we talk about sustainability, we talk about beneficial to all stakeholders. So while we bring in technology, we would also want to ensure that it is in a much more sustainable format. And then we would not like to only benefit one stakeholder in the overall process, but it is basically the farmers, the other stakeholders, of course, the company, the governments, or the people who are there, and of course millers who are one of the partners. So I think what we write in the mission statement, or what we have told the public about what we want to do as SeedWorks, is actually getting, what one has to say, amplified in the work which the SeedWorks Philippines is doing. Many companies write lot of mission statements, but standing up to your mission statement and demonstrating it day in and day out is something which probably few companies would do it. And I would like to thank SeedWorks Philippines for, demonstrating what we have written in our mission statement. And of course, when we talk about seed solutions, that is what it is. So what are the farmers' challenges? And this is not something to do with Philippines, because I come from India, which is a large country. I mean, probably we will be the world's most populated country by next year, beating China. I don't know whether it is good or bad, but that is a fact. But more younger population, hopefully if it is productive, then the country will progress. So farmers across Asia, which is Southeast Asia or Southern Asia, have similar problems, because these are markets which are served by the small and the marginal farmers, smaller landholdings and all. And what is the problem of Philippines is a problem for India, problem for Bangladesh, problem for probably Nepal, or problem for Indonesia and all. Couple of things which the farmers are getting impacted, and of course then the government or the public generally is getting impacted. One is this whole issue of productivity per se. But then what we also realize that when the farmers are producing it, they are not able to get the right price for their produce. So the market linkages. So productivity is the first problem. Market linkages is the second problem which the farmers are facing. And the third problem which globally everyone is facing is this whole climate change. Climate change is impacting, agriculture much more than any other sector, because we will have an existential crisis if we don't handle this part of it. And the fourth one, which I don't know how much it is true for Philippines, but more or less, how do you make farming a very aspirational for the next generation? Today, if I ask a farmer whether your son you want, he said, no, I want him to do a job, I don't want him to do, farming. So these are the four problems which everybody is facing across Asia, where you have small and marginal farmers. Probably a similar issue even is there in the Western world, but of course the farm sizes and the whole ecosystem is completely different there. So when you can provide, and we see this challenge every time in India when we go there, he said, no, I can produce more, but who will help me get the right price for my produce? So this unique initiative what SeedWorks Philippines is taking, and Ramos has been in the forefront of this initiative, obviously under the guidance of Carlos and the entire team, is probably one of the few examples which would actually help solve the biggest crisis, not only about productivity, but probably helping the farmers get the right price for his produce, and hence making farming aspirational. If farming is no longer aspirational to anyone, and if the world population is going to go where it is, probably a 9 billion or a 10 billion, somebody has to produce food for us. Robots can't do it. And no amount of, the digitization can do this. So I think the fundamental problem is what is being addressed is there is this unique project which SeedWorks is trying to do it in Philippines, of getting an incremental price to the farmer on the produce, tying up with these millers, and then ensuring that both the production as well as the productivity as well as the price gets addressed. So congratulations to SeedWorks Philippines for this unique initiative, and congratulations and thank you so much to the Cow Farmers Field School Marketing Cooperative, because when companies do take these initiatives, it is all not a effort only by one individual or one organization. Few organizations have to come together to address these crises. So I would like to appreciate the support of Cow Farmers Field School Marketing Cooperative for this unique initiative, because I will tell you, I have worked enough with millets back in India when we were promoting hybrid rice. Not many would come forward to engage and to ensure the help. So you are doing a great thing by helping. And then of course the Department of Agriculture and the related officials also play a very good enabling role. But for your support, I don't think all these things would have been possible. Many a times we see, while two private organizations would like to come together, lack of support or enablement from the governments would not take the project as it is. So I would like to thank the Department of Agriculture, the Philippines government, the municipal offices and all for supporting this project. And I think if we can demonstrate scale in this project, I can tell you this would be one of the finest examples of linking the farm to the markets. And what we say, farm gate to farm to fork is what is the term used, linking farmers to the market. Not many successes have happened, especially in cereal crops. There are few success in vegetables, which there is a contract farming which is done by the large multinational companies and all. But in a cereal crop, in a crop which is grown in large acres, this kind of an initiative is very, very unique. And I would only pray and hope that God blesses us with all the support from His side, and obviously all the stakeholders would continue to collaborate and we replicate this and take it to a scale where the farmer benefits, the overall ecosystem benefits by addressing this whole issue of farm productivity and all, and probably the consumer would also benefit at some point of time. The reason why is that you are cutting lot of intermediaries in the chain, making it far more efficient than what it was, and then every actor in this overall chain actually would benefit. So congratulations again, and thank you so much, Carlos, for this initiative. It has been a great learning experience for me, and small steps, but I am hoping and praying that it will actually turn to a big one. And thank you so much to all the friends from the press who have come all the way to listen to this initiative, and we would be happy to take any questions and clarifications here. Thank you so much. And what do you say in Philippines? Salamat po. Thank you.
So thank you so much, our CEO, Sir Venkatram, for the wonderful message and about the food supply for the world. So, okay, our next program will be the contract signing. But before that, I would like to give you some insights about the partnership of SeedWorks and the partner co-op or millers. So, our program is called USAID. Partner with co-op is purchase, milling, and marketing of USAID premium line long grain rice. So with this, SeedWorks is providing our partner millers. So here it's co-op FFS marketing. So we are giving them free 1,000 sack of USAID every contract signing. And if kulang pa yan, so we additional orders of kaot so is 50% off. So 50% is subsidized by SeedWorks. And also especially the marketing and promotions of the kaot and their products, so it's done by SeedWorks. As you can see, we have from the medias here. So and also, we also have other co-ops here, so because actually the 300 hectares that was planted by Kaot Co-op FFS Marketing last dry season is actually not enough for them to go by until the end of the year because of so many clients they have that are requesting to them na i-supply yung US 88 rice, well-milled rice to them throughout the year. So what we are doing right now is we are partnering the Kaot FFS Marketing Co-op to other co-op. So that's why we have here the Laong Kupang Co-op, the Paludpod Co-op, Amiya Cruz Co-op, and Maunlad Co-op. So that's why they are here to witness the contract signing of their partner co-op. So without further ado, we have here the contracts that will be signed by Kaot and SeedWorks, and also with our Sir Christian and Ma'am Jen. Okay, so as you can see, we have here the free 1,000 sacks ng Kaot Co-op FFS Marketing. So, okay, so the contract sign is done. So, let's stand. Okay, okay lang po. And then, let's show them the contract for the photo ops para... Okay, so let's compress. Chef, sumama po kayo, Chef.
Chef and Roger, please. Chef, the boy, please. One, two. Thank you.
Okay, let's... So before the program will be done, so we have here Mr. Carlos Aplala, our president, that he will give his remarks or closing remarks for this event.
Thank you, Arvin. First of all, again, good morning sa inyong lahat. I would like again, of course, to individually mention our dignitaries, Regional Seed Coordinator, of course, our friend Mr. Christian Ramos, Agricultural Program Coordinator of Tarlac, Mr. Ricky Manguera, Municipal Agricultural Officer, Mr. Noel Regis, COUT, of course, FFS Marketing Co-op, Mr. Alex Cancho. Sir, thank you. Good morning. Provincial Seed Coordinator, Mr. Arman Antonio Tuliao. Thank you. Of course, our press and media from all the way from Manila. No? Are there any local media, Madge? And also our local media. Thank you and good morning. So my message, my closing remarks won't take too long. Gusto ko lang, Tagalogin ko na lang, gusto ko lang siguro i-summarize ang mga mensahe ng bawat isa at ang natutunan ko rin sa event na ito. But before that, I would also like, of course, to thank our SeedWorks team, headed by Simeon, our area manager in Central Luzon. And of course, our bosses, MD all the way from India, Dr. Venkat, Rajan, Remus, and of course, ang kaibigan nating lahat, si Chef Boy Logro. Hindi pupunta dito si Chef Boy kung hindi siya bilib sa sarap ng bigas ng US88. I think it's a testament to the quality of the grain. But before that, I think we all know after a recent election, and of course I would like to also greet and thank our President Bongbong Marcos, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., for his for prioritizing agriculture, and he is our incumbent DA secretary as well, and he has, in many occasions have acknowledged that there's a big challenge for agriculture. It's not always us, looking at the government and asking and waiting for miracles to happen. Nababagsak na lang sa ating mga laps ang solusyon. This is a testament that yes, we acknowledge that there is a challenge, and we are working together, from the private sector, both SeedWorks and Cow Farmers Field School, from the local government, from DA. We are working together and looking for a solution. Hindi siguro natin masosolve tong mabigat na problema na ito if we are just complaining and waiting for DA to solve everything. So it's a big challenge. This is a first step towards addressing that. And this will not only help the farmers, I would say. This would help address also the inflation. If we're more efficient in producing rice, if we're more efficient in the trading of the palay and the milling and of course the marketing, it will of course benefit all of us as consumers. And consumers are not only conscious nowadays of the price. Ang gusto ng mga nating lahat, ng mga nanay at ng mga naglulutong lalaki is yung kalidad na binhe or na bigas, And that is also our mission. It's not only to provide higher yielding varieties, but also to provide good quality premium rice. And our job doesn't stop today. In fact, our technical manager, our product development manager, Moises, please stand up. He has been with us for more than 15 years. And he takes the challenge every day, every year, to find better solutions for all of us, for the farmers, to be able to, uplift the productivity, the quality of our rice produce, even sa gulay. Alam nyo naman ng SeedWorks, we're also into vegetables. So that is an ongoing challenge for all of us. And last but not the least, nung nakikinig ako kay Sir, sa Kaod, and if you look at their name, it's about a field school. Alam nyo, ang importante sa ating lahat is to keep an open mind, to be able to absorb new ideas, accept new technologies, kasi minsan nandiyan na yung technology, but we have to accept new technologies like hybrid, and we are we really appreciate our government, the Department of Agriculture, because it's not in all countries that you have a very supportive Department of Agriculture. Sa atin kasi parang iniisip natin by default supportive sila sa hybrid. No, if you go around, it's not in all countries that they support new technologies like this. So thank you po sa Department of Agriculture. And last but not the least, it's also about educating ourselves, applying the new technologies that we have learned, and yung consistency of using this in our day-to-day, in our season by season, and looking for even more innovative solution. So with that, thank you po. Nakikita, naamoy ko na rin yung pagkain. Ewan ko, Chef Boy, kung ikaw ay may kinalaman dyan, pero nakikita ko, nakasuot sila nung apron mo. So good morning, and thank you very much again sa ating lahat.
So the program is done. So ngayon magkakaroon tayo ng photo ops, okay? For first yung mga BODs and officers ng COUT FFS. So let's come here at the front para makapag-picture po tayo. Yes, sir. Yes, aba.